Hey everyone, welcome to this Tower TV buying guide, and we have some Proline 1.9 crawler tires on the table. We've got 4 of my top picks for crawler tires. We're just going to go over what the tire is good for, maybe what scale vehicle it would go on, and then let me know what your top crawler tire pick is. Maybe I left a tire out that you're a little bit more interested in, or you like the way it crawls. Let me know. Maybe I'll give it a try, and maybe it'll change my mind. It'll be in my top 4, maybe my top pick. So enjoy the video and let me know. All right, so right off the bat, we have the InterCo Bogger. This is a 1.9 crawler tire. It is on the far right or in this bag right next to me. The nice thing about the Proline crawler tires is they come in this bag that actually has a resealable seal, so you can take them off your scale truck and put them back in here. This is probably the biggest crawler tire that I've ever used. It's very big outer diameter, so you have to make sure you have wheel clearance. These would go probably pretty good on the axial Capra, since the wheels are kind of exposed from the chassis. There's no fenders for them to hit. So any type of buggy type crawler or a mud bogger without real fenders, this would be my go-to tire for that. Definitely a mud bogger tire. Very tall stoucher. Keeps the chassis high off the ground. Really nice. All the tires are coming in that G8 compound, so that's the orange dot on the edge of the sidewall. And if you want to get rid of that orange dot, you can just take some motor spray, wipe it off. It comes off real easy. It's basically just nail polish. So we're going to move on to our next tire so you guys can hear more about that. Now as we move more towards my left, we have the InterCo Super Swampert. This is also a 1.9 tire. It does come in a bag, but I just didn't have another set of tires, so this is the bag I already opened. It is that G8 compound like I mentioned. Pretty gnarly tread pattern. The center of the tread is a little close together, so you can get a little bit more rock action, I think. It's going to grip a little bit better on the rocks. And then as you get towards the outer edge of the tire, it gets a little bit more big tread for those mud bog situations. And then this is a pretty small outer diameter tire, really good for those smaller scale vehicles if you're looking for a scale tire. Still really good in the mud, but it's just not as big as that bogger tire over there to the right. All right, as we move closer to me again, we have the BF Goodrich All-Terrain Ko2. 1.9 G8 compound crawler tire, a bit smaller outer diameter, kind of like our Super Swampert over there. It's about the same size as that. This is more of your scale option tire. This is a lot what you're going to see on 1-to-1 scale 4x4 trucks or Jeeps and stuff like that. The tread is a very close, tight tread. Probably pretty good for rocks and dry sand. I also think it would work good in water. It's got a lot of canals for the water to escape through the tread, so the tread's going to kind of stay up on top of the water instead of the water just soaking into the tread and kind of canceling out the tread. Still a very good tire for those dry situations, even a little bit of wet situations, but it is a close tread tire, so you kind of got to be careful what you use it on. And last but not least, the tire that everyone probably knows is the Proline Hyrax. G8 compound 1.9, probably a pretty average size tire for the outer diameter. This, hands down, for me, is the best crawling tire out there. It can kind of do everything. It can go through mud, it can go through rock. It's really, really good on wet, slippery rock, wet water, because it has a lot of lines in the tread to let the water escape. Not so much a super scale tire, because they don't actually make this tire in real life or into 1-to-1 scale. I guess this is real life. But it is that G8 compound, comes in a bag with that resealable seal. Keep your tires nice and safe in the bag. But this is my go-to tire for sure. Everywhere I go, I always have these on my truck to start with, and then maybe I'll bring a couple of these just for options in my backpack or something like that on the trail. But these always stay on my truck just to, basically because they do everything in my opinion. But if you guys have different opinion, make sure you let me know. If you have another tire that you prefer, maybe a different brand that you prefer, let me know. I'm always open to options. But that's all I've got for this edition of the Tower TV Buying Guide. If you want to find these tires, make sure you click the links either down or below, depends on what channel you're watching. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.